Planning a trip to Japan? These apps aren't just helpful, they're essential. Whether it's your first visit or you're returning for another unforgettable adventure, Japan has evolved rapidly in the past few years. Post-pandemic travel has brought a surge in digital tools, cashless convenience, and smarter ways to explore even the most remote corners of the country. This video will walk you through the must-have travel apps that make exploring Japan easier, safer, and way more enjoyable. Section 1. Language and real-time communication tools. Language is often the biggest hurdle for travelers in Japan, but that doesn't mean it has to hold you back. Google Translate remains a handy basic tool with its real-time camera translation for signs, menus, and packaging. Voice mode can help bridge short conversations with shop staff or taxi drivers, and downloading the Japanese language pack ahead of time means you're covered even without Wi-Fi. However, for those wanting more accurate and context-aware translations, DPL and Papago have really stepped up their game. DPL is known for handling full sentences and natural phrasing more effectively, making it ideal when translating written messages or signs in more formal settings. Papago, on the other hand, offers smoother results for Asian languages and is a favorite among Korean and Chinese tourists. Japanese locals are famously kind and helpful, but fluent English isn't widespread, especially in regional towns. Imagine arriving at a train station in rural Gifu Prefecture, surrounded by kanji-only signage. Just pull out the translation camera, scan the sign, and you're good to go. Or picture trying to tell a Hokkaido taxi driver your hotel name. Just speak into the app, let it translate, and off you go. Section 2. Navigation and transportation support. Japan's rail system is legendary for its punctuality, but it can feel like a maze to newcomers. That's where navigation apps come in. Google Maps is a great starter tool. It provides reliable public transit routes, estimated arrival times, and even walking distances between train connections. But it's not always optimized for rail passes or regional travel quirks. Enter the Japan Transit Planner by Jiruden. This app is tailored for travelers using the JR Pass or regional rail passes, and lets you filter routes by ticket validity, saving both time and money. It also shows you exact train car positions, transfer platforms, and even weather impacts. Then there's Navitime Japan Travel, a favorite among frequent travelers. It offers real-time train alerts, delay notices, and a beautifully simple multilingual interface. For example, if a typhoon delays a train in Kyushu, Navitime will update you before you head out the door. Pro tip: use these apps not just for routes, but for syncing your travel plan with hotel check-in times or avoiding peak hours. Some apps even show crowd density so you can explore temples and shopping streets more peacefully. Section 3. Taxi and rideshare convenience. While Japan's trains are superb, there are times when hopping in a taxi makes more sense. Late at night, during heavy rain, or when carrying luggage through narrow Kyoto alleys. The GeoTaxi app is the go-to solution. It connects travelers with licensed taxis across Japan, shows the driver's name and estimated arrival time, and, good news for international tourists, now supports foreign phone numbers. That's a game changer. Unlike Uber, which remains limited due to strict regulations, GeoTaxi works seamlessly in both big cities and regional areas. It also supports Apple Pay and Google Wallet, making cashless rides easy even if you've just arrived at Narita or Kansai Airport. The fare estimate shows up before you confirm, and your destination is sent directly to the driver, so there's no need to explain your stop in Japanese. Taxis in Japan may be pricey, but for convenience, they're worth it in the right situations. Section 4. IC cards. Going cashless in 2025. Japan has embraced cashless travel more than ever, and IC cards are at the heart of it all. Most travelers have heard of Suica or Pasmo, prepaid cards you can tap to board trains, buses, and even pay for meals or vending machines. But in 2025, there's a better option for short-term visitors. The Welcome Suica, available at major airports. The Welcome Suica requires no deposit, is valid for 28 days, and works across thousands of stores and transit systems nationwide. It's the easiest way for tourists to start their trip without fumbling for coins. Many travelers are now going fully digital. For iPhone users, just add a Suica or Pasmo card directly to Apple Wallet. Charge it with a credit card, and tap your phone at any ticket gate. Android phones bought in Japan often support this too, but travelers should check compatibility beforehand. Physical cards are still available and useful if battery anxiety is a concern. Just remember to carry a portable charger, because if your phone dies at the gate, you're stuck until it's back on. Section 5. Shinkansen and express train booking. Long-distance travel in Japan isn't just efficient, it's a scenic joyride, especially on the iconic Shinkansen. Booking tickets, however, used to be a hassle, not anymore. Apps like SmartX and Econet let travelers reserve seats, pay with international credit cards, and even enter the train gate by tapping a smartphone or IC card. No more printed tickets needed. SmartX covers the Tokaido, Sanyo, and Kyushu lines. Great for routes between Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, and Hiroshima. Econet, on the other hand, serves northern regions like Tohoku and Hokuriku, operated by JR East. In 2025, both platforms offer multilingual interfaces and early bird discounts, with savings up to 10 to 30% for advance bookings. Want a matte Fuji view? Select a window seat on the right side when traveling from Tokyo to Kyoto. Seat maps in the app make this easy. Whether it's a bullet train or limited express, these apps streamline travel planning, minimize language hurdles, and help secure the best seats before they're gone. Section 6. Safety and disaster alerts. Japan is known for its excellent infrastructure and public safety, but it's also a country prone to natural disasters, especially earthquakes. That's why it's crucial for travelers to be prepared. Not worried, just informed. Start with Yurikuru Call, a basic earthquake alert app that gives you a few seconds of warning before tremors hit. It shows the magnitude, expected intensity in your area, and sends notifications even when the phone is locked. But for more comprehensive updates, NHK World Japan is the top choice. This app, provided by Japan's public broadcaster, offers real-time alerts in English and 18 other languages. It's not just for earthquakes, it covers typhoons, tsunamis, and other emergencies, as well as cultural and travel news. Visitors should also be aware of how to recognize local alert systems. When a disaster is imminent, you might hear a loud siren or announcements broadcast through speakers on street poles or in train stations. Don't panic, just listen closely. The NHK app often mirrors those alerts and provides translation. What to do during an earthquake? If you're on a train, stay seated and follow the conductor's instructions. If you're in a hotel, stay away from windows, crouch under a sturdy table if available, and wait for the shaking to stop before evacuating. Elevators may shut down, so always take the stairs when safe. With the right apps and basic knowledge, you can stay safe and calm in any situation. Section 7. Route planning and local discovery. Planning your day efficiently can mean the difference between seeing one shrine or 5. That's where Japan Travel by Navatime comes in. This app specializes in Japan's vast transportation network and is tailored for foreign travelers. Enter your departure and destination points, and it shows multiple routes: train, subway, taxi, or bus, with estimated cost and travel times. A particularly helpful feature is the pass filter. If you're using a JR Pass, Tokyo subway ticket, or Kansai Through Pass, you can filter routes that honor your pass. This helps avoid paying extra for non-covered legs of the trip. Navitime also helps you plan scenic train journeys, like the Sagano Romantic Train through Kyoto's forested valleys, or the coastal Isaburo Shinpei Line in Kyushu. These routes are often overlooked, but offer some of the most beautiful train rides in Japan. In areas with weak signal, like the Nakasendo Trail or the back roads of rural Shikoku, the offline map mode ensures you don't get lost, even without internet. This app is a true travel companion, whether you're darting through Tokyo or meandering through the countryside. Section 8. Booking activities, passes, and Wi-Fi. When it comes to booking tours, attraction tickets, or pocket Wi-Fi, Klook is a one-stop shop. But in 2025, it's more powerful than ever. Beyond Tokyo Disneyland or TeamLab Planet's tickets, Klook now connects you to hidden gems. Think samurai workshops in Kanazawa, cycling tours through rice paddies in Tottori, or street food tastings in Fukuoka. Activities come with reviews, photos, and all essential details in English. Klook's newer features include airport Wi-Fi pickup coordination, preloaded Suica cards, and even an AI itinerary assistant that builds your day based on interests and local conditions. One important tip: always check the cancellation policy, especially during typhoon season, June to October. Some experiences are non-refundable, while others offer flexible rebooking. Pre-booking through apps like Klook not only saves time, but also often unlocks exclusive discounts not available at the counter. Section 9. Currency exchange and budgeting tools. Japan is becoming more cashless, but understanding the value of your yen is still crucial, especially when dealing with small businesses, rural inns, or cash-only restaurants. Currency converter apps help here. Look for ones with offline caching, so you can convert prices without internet. These are especially helpful when shopping in local markets or dining in countryside ryokans. For even better control over your spending, services like Wise or Revolut offer international travelers real exchange rate cards, often with no foreign transaction fees. You can preload yen before the trip and pay like a local. Where should you exchange your money? ATMs in 7-Eleven, Japan Post, or Lawson usually offer better rates than airport kiosks or hotels. Use your app to compare before you commit. With these tools, budgeting becomes simple, and there's more left for souvenirs and sushi. Section 10. Bonus apps for a smoother trip. Before wrapping up, let's take a quick look at a few bonus apps that seasoned travelers highly recommend. Tabiko acts as your personal travel assistant, allowing you to chat with a real person or AI concierge in English for advice on everything from restaurant suggestions to local etiquette. Line is Japan's most popular messaging app, often used by guest houses, restaurants, and tour guides for reservations or updates. It's also useful for accessing Wi-Fi coupons or promotional deals. The Japan Official Travel App by JNTO provides up-to-date information on border regulations, safety alerts, health guidance, and festival schedules, ideal for checking what's going on near you. Lastly, Pocket Wi-Fi Finder helps travelers without a SIM card locate nearby public Wi-Fi spots or rental shops for portable Wi-Fi routers. These extras can truly elevate your travel experience and help you blend in like a local. Japan might seem overwhelming at first, with its complex train networks, language differences, and cultural nuances. But with these apps in your pocket, the country becomes wonderfully easy to explore. Bookmark this video, share it with your travel buddies, and maybe even save it for offline use before your flight. Then make sure to subscribe for more insider tips from Japan. See you in the next adventure.